Hi everyone, welcome back to Movie Tube. I'm Jade and I'm here with Jordan
Hello.
and Nick.
Hello.
And the three of us are going to be checking out the Batman Arkham deleted scene with the Joker. So that's very exciting to check out. And if you're excited as well, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And let's watch this scene.
Alrighty, let's get into it. It was cool. Oh, Arkham. That's cool.
Present. Almost our anniversary, isn't it?
There's a serial killer. I want your perspective.
First anniversary is paper. What makes you think I come so cheap?
I thought you'd be curious.
You think I could offer this stuff?
Don't you?
You have pictures.
Creepy.
He's very messed up, by the way. Like his skin.
Yeah.
It's violence. It's so baroque. Oh. He likes little puzzles, doesn't he? So
Little
meticulous. Like he's been planning this his whole life. I know who he is.
Oh. Who is he?
He's a nobody. Wants to be somebody. The mayor, the commissioner. Yeah. He's got ambition.
You think his motive is political?
Oh, no. This is very, very personal. He feels these people have all wronged him. Probably goes way back. Unhealed wounds, stolen lunch money.
Why is he writing to me?
Maybe he's a fan of yours? Or maybe he's got a grudge against you too. Maybe you're the main course. Any theories?
Not yet.
Really? You're normally so ahead of the curve. But something is different this time. This is very upsetting to you.
Let's get back to him.
Why? You're so much more fun.
I'm not here to talk about me.
What are you here to talk about?
I want to know how he thinks.
You know exactly how he thinks. Have you read this file? You two have so much in common. Masked Avengers. So he's even more righteous. Oh, you afraid he makes you look soft?
You're wasting my time.
I love his laugh.
Okay. I'll tell you what I really think. I think you don't really care about his motives, whether he loves or hates you. I think somewhere deep down, you're just terrified You're not sure he's wrong, huh? You think they deserved it, huh? You think they deserved it.
Dang.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah.
What do we think?
Yeah, I really like that.
You need to mute it.
There we go. Cool.
Yeah, I really, really like that. I like the performance a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I like, yeah, it was different.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, like it was very Joker, but very different. He's obviously got a lot of scarring. He looks like someone that's been dropped in a pool of acid, I guess. Like
Really?
in a vat of
Yeah, yeah.
acid,
He
like-
does.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really
does.
I like the dialogue, and obviously I really like how Matt Reeves directs and writes things. So I think the performance really came across good. But Barry Cogan, I think his name is the actor. It's a really interesting portrayal. I love this sort of idea of like a Hannibal Lecter vibe, right? Like they're
Yeah.
not like, he's going to him for information, like working together, like not working together, but he's using him for information, and
Yeah.
there's sort of like a relationship between Batman and Joker is super interesting. I understand why it's a deleted scene, because I think you've got a lot of relationships brewing in that movie as is with Catwoman
Yeah.
and Riddler, so I think it's probably a good idea to cut it, but it could be really cool to see in future sequels to see where that relationship develops. But I really like the scene.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
yeah. What do you guys think?
I think the dialogue in this deleted scene is actually better than what we saw in the end of the movie with
Yeah, I'd
Joker.
agree.
I think this was smarter. I think, but like also, I love how like his laugh is amazing, but I also love how he has that obsessive nature over Batman as well.
Yeah.
Like he kind of like they're kind of like a married couple, like kind of like that. Like I do love that aspect, but I like it a lot. The performance is fantastic. I'm not too familiar with like a more messed up looking Joker, like visually. So like I don't know if that's really like from a comic run or something, or like
Yeah,
I think
there's
it's a
a lot.
little bit too
Yeah,
messed. I think
There's
it's
a lot
little
of
bit too messed
versions
up.
of-
Yeah.
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 Well, they could always tweak the visuals. I guess this is a deleted scene,
No, for
Yeah.
sure, definitely.
but yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. He does look very. They love their prosthetics in that movie. Look at Penguin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so his cheeks and
But-
chin. But
Yeah. I love
but-
that. I love when he spreads the
Yes.
papers, and he's like he's meticulous.
yeah, he has clearly such a passion and enjoyment for the art of like being a criminal. But I also like how there's obviously this kind of underlying respect that Batman has for the Joker to ask his opinion and know that he knows very well what these things mean and what that person's thinking to make them do something like that. And he was very spot on. Like what he described was very much what the Riddler was in this movie.
Yeah, and it really describes a great way. It shows in such a small amount of time the good relationship between them, as you hinted at. There's that push and pull of like Batman going to a psychopath, which looks like very much more of a psychopath Joker, right?
Yes.
And being like, well, what do you know about the killer? And Joker always being that sort of different idea of like, no, you know what this is as well, because you're just like us. Like, you aren't so
Yes.
different. So it's that push and
love
pull I like.
that.
So it's
Yes.
like being this sort of like him in Arkham and having interrogation scenes where he's not necessarily interrogating, but he is, but like in a more sort of partner kind of way is interesting, because it really fleshes out the relationship in, I guess, a different way than we've seen before. Although
Yes.
this does come across as very Joker, it's a different dynamic than I guess we're used to. Whereas like Heath Ledger is just pure chaos, right? You can't work with somebody like that. And then Joaquin Phoenix is his singular, like, there's no Batman in that, a Batman that is out and about in that universe. So
Yeah.
I think this is a better scene than there was in the movie, but I understand why it was cut.
Yeah.
But
Totally.
I still hope that in the sequel we see a different villain. I'd like to see Mr. Freeze or someone like that and really take up the spotlight. But I would like to see Joker in the movie as like this maybe Hannibal Lecter version of Joker that is maybe working back and forth, and then
Yeah.
seeding him to become, because he says at the start here, like, this is our 1 year anniversary because it's year
Yes.
2 of Batman. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and he would have put him in a prison, I guess, a
Yeah.
year ago.
That's
yeah.
what makes me think. Yeah, did he deal with Joker in year 1? I guess that was like his first villain. Like, but I definitely like that idea, Jordan. I like the fact that the next movie he might not be the villain, but he might actually work with Batman or be just like Silence of the Lambs, like how she keeps coming back to Hannibal Lecter. I think that's great.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, not necessarily work with him, but Hannibal Lecter-esque. And it's also Joker here. I get the idea that he's a psychopath, obviously, but he's not this infamous villain yet. But the more the Batman grows into hope and grows into this status in Gotham where he's looked up, the more that will feed the ego of Joker and more he will become the Joker. The bigger Batman gets, the bigger Joker gets.
And I definitely get that from like what you were saying, Jordan, where it's like the Joker kind of knew the Batman better than he knows himself. Like, oh no, you're smart. You're usually many steps ahead. You know this, and I kind of like that. Yeah, it could be like the bigger Batman gets, the more he feels like this is what we are. This is our dynamic.
And it's also like the more he moves away from fear and more into hope. You know, and he's like, I don't want to be just the Bat in the night. You know, I'm a symbol of hope now, and it's like the Joker's gonna feel this like. As we talk about like this relationship of like even like a intimate relationship of like no, but you are like us, you can't pretend you're not, and it becomes
like
more obsessive and possessive, and it can sort of grow that relationship through a trilogy. That would be really cool. But overall, I really like the scene a lot actually, and I really like. I'm way more sold on Barry Keoghan and seeing him as the Joker. I still don't think we need him as a villain for the next movie, but. Like the only villain, you know. But we got Penguin, Riddler, and Joker, and Catwoman, and Falcone in Batman, and they're all organic. So I'm sure we'll see a lot of good stuff if we get a sequel.
No, for
I feel like we'll totally see Ivy, but a more like less threatening version of her, or something like that. I can imagine.
Sexy.
Sexy.
Yeah. Alrighty.
All right. I really hope you all enjoyed, and please let us know in the comments your thoughts on the Joker here in this scene. And please make sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, and we will see you in the next one. Say bye, guys.
Bye.